Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get richer every single year, even if they don't work more hours? It's not because they work harder. It's because they own assets. See, there are only two ways to make money. You can either sell your time, or you can own something that keeps making money for you. The problem is, most people spend their entire lives chasing a bigger paycheck. But wealthy people spend their time building assets that continue producing income long after the work is done. Now, before you think this video is only for millionaires, that's not true. Some of the assets on today's list require a lot of money to start. Others can literally be started with a laptop and an internet connection. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which asset fits your budget and your goals. Let's start with one of the oldest, and still one of the best. Asset number 1, rental properties. When people hear the word passive income, rental property is usually the first thing that comes to mind. And honestly, there's a good reason for that. Imagine buying a small apartment today. Instead of living in it, you rent it out. Now every month, someone else helps pay off your mortgage through rent. Over time, the loan gets smaller. The property's value may increase, and your rental income can also rise. So you're making money in multiple ways. But here's something most people don't realize. Rental property isn't completely passive. You'll deal with repairs, tenants, maintenance, sometimes even vacancies. That's why many investors hire a property manager. Yes, it costs money, but it also frees up your time while the property continues generating income. Think of rental properties as planting a tree. You water it in the beginning, but years later, it keeps giving you fruit. Asset number 2, self-storage units. Now here's an asset that doesn't get talked about enough. Self-storage units. Think about it. People keep buying stuff, but their homes aren't getting much bigger. Some people need storage because they're moving. Others need space for business inventory. Some just don't want to throw things away. That's where self-storage comes in. The best part? Unlike rental houses, you're not fixing broken kitchens, replacing carpets, or dealing with plumbing problems. You're simply renting empty space. And because customers usually pay every month, the income can become very predictable. In fact, during economic downturns, storage businesses often stay busy because people are downsizing or relocating. Not flashy, but definitely profitable. Asset number 3, solar farm leases. Now this one surprises a lot of people. You don't actually have to own a solar company. Sometimes, you just need to own the land. Energy companies are constantly looking for large open areas where they can install solar panels. If your land meets their requirements, they may lease it from you for 20, 30, or even 40 years. Imagine receiving lease payments every year without farming the land yourself. As the world moves toward renewable energy, land suitable for solar projects becomes increasingly valuable. It's one of those assets most people never think about, until someone else starts making money from it. Asset number 4, parking lots. Now let's talk about one of the simplest businesses on this list. Parking lots. It sounds boring, but boring businesses often make the most money. Think about airports, hospitals, downtown areas, sports stadiums, shopping districts. Thousands of people need parking every single day, and every parked car means income. Today, many parking lots don't even need employees. Drivers enter, pay using an app or machine, and leave. Technology handles most of the work. The biggest challenge? Finding the right location. Because with parking lots, location isn't important. It's everything. Asset number 5, vending machines. Have you ever bought a snack from a vending machine? If you have, congratulations. You've already helped someone else's passive income. Here's why vending machines are so popular. Once they're placed in the right location, schools, gyms, hospitals, office buildings, they can sell products all day long. even while you're sleeping. Of course, someone still has to restock them. But imagine owning 10, 20, or even 50 machines. Suddenly, those small daily sales become serious monthly income. Many entrepreneurs actually start here because the investment is much lower than buying real estate. It's a business you can grow one machine at a time. Asset number 6. ATM machines. Every time someone withdraws cash, there's usually a transaction fee. That fee goes to the ATM owner. Now imagine placing an ATM inside a busy convenience store, or a gas station, or a nightclub where people constantly need cash. Hundreds of transactions every month, all generating small fees. Individually, they don't seem like much, but over thousands of withdrawals. Those fees really add up. Many ATM owners don't even refill the machines themselves anymore. They hire cash management companies to handle everything, which makes the business much more hands-off. Asset number 7. Affiliate platforms. Have you ever recommended a product to a friend? Maybe a phone, a book, or a software you use every day. Now imagine getting paid every time someone buys that product because of your recommendation. That's affiliate marketing. Here's how it works. You join an affiliate program. You get a unique referral link. Then you create content around that product. It could be YouTube videos, a blog, Instagram, TikTok, or even an email newsletter. Every time someone clicks your link and buys something, you earn a commission. Now here's the exciting part. Imagine making one YouTube video today. That video keeps getting views for the next 3 years. People continue clicking your links, and commissions continue coming in. You did the work once, but the asset keeps working for you. Of course, it takes time to build an audience, but once your content starts ranking on Google or YouTube, it can become a powerful source of recurring income. Asset number 8. Mobile apps. Think about how many apps are on your phone right now. A fitness app, a budgeting app, a weather app, a language learning app. Someone created every single one of them. And many of those creators earn money every single day. Some charge monthly subscriptions. Some earn through advertisements. Others make money through in-app purchases. The beautiful thing about software is that once it's built, 1 million people can download it without you building it 1 million times. Of course, creating an app isn't easy. You'll either need programming skills, or you'll need to hire developers. But if your app solves a real problem, people are happy to pay for it month after month. That's why mobile apps are considered one of the most scalable assets in the digital world. Asset number 9. Online courses. Let's say you're really good at something. Maybe you're great at graphic design, photography, cooking, fitness, public speaking, or even using Excel. Believe it or not, there are thousands of people willing to pay to learn that skill. Instead of teaching one student at a time, you record the lessons once, upload them, and sell them over and over again. That's exactly why online education has exploded over the past few years. People want to learn from experts without attending expensive colleges. The hardest part isn't recording the videos. It's organizing your knowledge into a step-by-step system that actually helps people get results. Do that well, and your course can continue generating income for years. Asset number 10. Digital templates. Now here's one of the easiest digital assets to create. Templates. Think about all the things people don't want to design from scratch. Resumes, business planners, invoices, wedding invitations, social media posts, Notion dashboards, Excel spreadsheets, presentation slides. Instead of creating these every single time, people would rather pay someone who's already done the work. That's where you come in. You create the template once, upload it to an online marketplace, and every new customer downloads the exact same file. No shipping, no inventory, no manufacturing. That's one of the reasons digital products have such high profit margins. Your work can be sold hundreds, or even thousands of times. Asset number 11. Stock photography. Here's something most people never think about. Every advertisement you see, every website, every magazine, every blog, needs photos. Companies don't always hire photographers. Instead, they buy images from stock photography websites. Let's say you take a beautiful picture of a beach, or a business meeting, or someone working on a laptop. You upload it to a stock photo platform. Every time someone licenses that image, you earn money. One photo, hundreds of downloads, thousands of downloads. It all depends on how useful and timeless the image is. Some photographers have portfolios with thousands of photos, creating income every month from pictures they took years ago. That's the power of intellectual property. Asset number 12. Book royalties. Finally, let's talk about books. Most people think writing a book is only for famous authors. That's simply not true. Today, anyone can publish a book online. Whether it's a business guide, a novel, a cookbook, a children's book, or even a journal. Once your book is available, every sale earns you royalties. And here's something interesting. One successful book can create multiple income streams. Printed copies, ebooks, audiobooks, foreign translations, special editions. The book becomes an asset that keeps working long after you've finished writing it. Sure, writing a great book takes time. But unlike a paycheck, it has the potential to keep paying you long into the future. Asset number 13. Music licensing. Let's say you're a musician, a producer, or you simply love creating music. Most people think musicians only make money from Spotify or concerts. But that's only a small piece of the puzzle. One of the biggest opportunities is music licensing. Every day, filmmakers, YouTubers, advertisers, podcast creators, and game developers need background music. Instead of creating their own, they license tracks from music creators. Imagine you compose one instrumental track today. A YouTuber licenses it. Next month, a documentary uses the same track. A few months later, it's featured in a commercial. The same song keeps earning money over and over again. That's the beauty of owning intellectual property. You create it once, and it can continue paying you for years. Asset number 14. Software subscriptions. Now let's talk about one of the most valuable business models in the world. Software subscriptions. Think about the apps or software you pay for every month. Maybe it's a video editing tool, a design platform, an AI assistant, or accounting software. Instead of paying once, customers subscribe monthly or yearly. That means the business receives recurring income instead of constantly searching for new buyers. Imagine having 1,000 customers paying just $20 every month. That's $20,000 in recurring monthly revenue. And if customers love your product, many of them stay for years. Of course, building software isn't easy. But if you solve a real problem better than anyone else, recurring subscriptions can become an incredibly powerful asset. Asset number 15. E-commerce brands. Most people think e-commerce is simply buying products and selling them online. But smart entrepreneurs think much bigger. They build brands. Take a simple product like a water bottle. Anyone can sell one. But if you create a brand that people trust, recommend, and come back to again and again, you've created an asset. Your customers become loyal. They buy multiple products. They tell their friends. And over time, the business itself becomes more valuable. In fact, many entrepreneurs don't just make money from sales. They eventually sell the entire brand for hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. That's why building a brand is often much more valuable than simply selling products. Asset number 16. Index funds. Finally, let's talk about one of the easiest assets on this list. Index funds. If you've never heard of them before, here's a simple way to think about it. Instead of trying to guess which single company will become successful, you invest in hundreds of companies at the same time. Some companies go up, some go down, but over long periods, the overall market has historically grown. That's why many financial experts recommend index funds for long-term investors. The secret isn't finding the perfect investment. The secret is consistency. Invest a little. Keep investing. Reinvest your returns. And let compound growth do the heavy lifting. It's probably the least exciting asset on today's list, but it has quietly helped millions of people build wealth over decades. Now here's something I want you to remember. Looking at all 16 assets might feel overwhelming. You might be thinking, where do I even start? The answer is simple. Start with one. You don't need rental properties, a software company, an online course, and an e-commerce brand all at once. Choose the asset that matches your current situation. If you have capital, maybe real estate or index funds make sense. If you have skills, build an online course, create digital templates, develop an app, write a book. If you're just starting out, affiliate marketing or stock photography could be your first step. The goal isn't to become rich overnight. The goal is to own something that continues producing value long after the initial work is done. That's how wealth is built. Not by working more hours, but by owning more assets.